Kata pakalima. Mano kara fo kulunko. Police station mandi kasate o sate ndem boyta abere. Hani station klimawi. That is deliberate. Abele yomoy.
Assalamualaikum bademolo hanibe bi mbalke Kunkujang Keitaya political bureau nal badem malon Suleiman Jam sina ngal lamoy Baiyo Sonko councilor men gada Brikama area council la kuma kan
Allah la buralem Sheriffo Sonko aka Baiyo Sonko Gambia wala do fanam pour nale kacha na kachabe kala minati na kachabe kala tendro me ya lonko UDP Nkolu kal tendu comme me da ka vo the other platforms na me attend nyamun tendro me ya lonko awara tanya bake UDP la mosiata bake UDP mosiata bake. But out of many, Nimoli the Jibe Yetombo, ye pen of Yoma ya dealer, Kesementuya. In Amurkutanke, ye pensika, me along a certificate. Kasika car dealer, Madin Homo Alton to Ballet. Homo Alton to Ballet. So, what I think now? The name of the program is foka mol be tentu mol meli alon ko wolle ba kukon the CEO of Kaira Consultants Bagar Mane, the National Youth Wing President Haji Shuane, and the entire people Sisla Lion Gadama and then mol meli alon ko wolle ko nyum ko maybe long from because it was a surprise. And then like I found me along for a particular alpha ya amude fe for certificate running moya dinna me along ko alpha ba mo bunyarim ba wala keda mod me along ko wala certificate running ta hand over to me. And I was very emotional because especially when I was listening to the speech of Honorable Hussein Dawi. When Kontane Bake when you see all back, but I'm going to say that I'm not a catcher. Go do from the Millialon go, let it happen. The local Tambilal. Go Millialon go, let it happen. The local Tambilal is all from the catcher. Coming from Mole will mean to come the political. The political water will come. For the young Yoe, for the new Calamtandi. That is something me alongo is very, very important. That is something me alongo is very, very important. Sorry guys, 1 minute. Huh? Now it lay aluli pa pangkola. It lay aluli pa modo. Huh? Alu. It lay aluli. Meron lay aluli pa modo. Huh? Okay, na po ito. Baba. Yes, yeah, sorry. So, Fonzo will front a kacha. Madulu, Lokun Tambila, Diamo Siata back. Anu. Nal hakilo bakan kabiru Mr. Davo Diamuta from iAfrica TV na several occasions. We are moving. Kamuru Koma one day we are going forward. Because I feel like the leader have spoken. And when we told that Kumutuna bit none of the leader memfo Kuma do the follow can. According to Mako. Lawyer Usem Dabo memfo ala diamo kono kuma do lale wo kan ha apiyar lembang amilembang, but what is the truth? Membe tonya yari wala nyinde ko kabrin la usem da wala diamuta akwata mako fente lala wo kumo kan ha, and that is exactly what happened. Can do any another girl, you know, just coming yellow because nim fente bulu or near more mislead. Come on, are we not in politics? The political record. The political. Gafenda nyine anunga menyi ne more bulu nanga kaso de bulu ponyala. So you cannot mislead the Gambian people. I now more na ya clarify kane ka ko kisma papa na. Sa papa. Who are you trying to fool? Alkajuma le fool. Yenyi nga very solid coxon le meli alongo. Itale fo la mole. And imagine. Ila boy sol meli alongo. Ika okuma kama fole. How are they going to feel? How are they going to see themselves? Ika fa mole ko ni nin ke ba men kacha bunkono. Imanya na ka fo banta bado. Bari ita ko nin ke ba men kacha bunkono. Ite yo fo mole. Kan ila bosol findidale iko ite ni la keba iko de ni alfanye men kacha ite la photo yo ko mol findide foy musa dabonne ha mol findide jang foy musa dabonne ha ko musa dabo is an hypocrite ko musa dabo le nyum ko beke ka yela alfanem ko menda ikana ko yo senendi ikafu mol ko ha dama laf ka diamo ko ika jumala ne ja already Italy a speculation dundi la mol kumo kono ila mol ya ko findi di banda ila mol yo ko inda ya findi di banda bo sai itara interview la ranya ka senendi because Gambian ko nyanda ka tonya la long iko ka victim card le play olo iko ka smartness le play olo. Who are you trying to baffle here? Iko juma smartness but Gambian ko ma hakil mallati Gambian ko yalo le minam tonyati ani minam faniyati. It's very simple. Lam kama finta janna ko ako atade la brode yale ila brode nyol le ya fire ako ila brode be siri de siri lam kama na diamo exactly mala afunya exactly I am not able to narrate that but lam kama re mem fo wolum nyindi ko lam kama re mem fo wolum nyindi ko misa dabule de lahi di nyim place wala sa ni de nyinin ka wala ita la ko ita ko de mu nyatam ko yala nyini kam ita ko rata leadership place wala nyini ita ko dafa mulega Gambia president ye nyinin ka wo nyinin ka kuma membe ko nyinin ka kuma e man son ka jabi ka fako nyinin ke baye men ka ta bunkono e man nyana ka fo banta balo ba ita ko nin ke baye men ka ta bunkono for la post interview nyina tala bang ye kuma ka men fo in Kerfad. You really forget the word you have said in Kerfad Tali. You forget about your Kerfad interview. You forget about all what you have said in Kerfad. If nyata ite believe that Allah ite believe that wala kat ite believe that wala la ko ite ni misada ite believe that kat ko ninin keba men kata o nin men kata kullo bon khono o manya na folo banta minat na kebila Kerfadu the way you want to play smartness at Africa TV minat na mo play at Kerfadu ika jumal le baful jang alka jumal le nene jang bo tonya te bulu ibe men foka man soto. It's very simple. What you were saying is not true. You mislead your people. You mislead so many diasporians. You mislead them. I swear. You only mislead them. And I keep saying this. Even here, Nimbango Kanjang, when Nantara Tora, it can mean for Mole Wolunduko, Mr. Dabo and the Tombong, Mr. Dabo and Bulanina. That's what you were telling people. That was the confusion in the UDP. And that is the reason also. Mojama Bege man lela and they will never trust you. They will never trust you. Very simple. Mojama Bege man lela and they will never and ever trust you. Because what you have told them, what you actually told them, and what has actually happened is completely different. Because Nantara Tola, Alkava Molieloko, this is what you keep telling people. Guys, I don't show it. Guys, I don't show it. Just 1 minute, please. Right? Ha. Nadara tola dulal to alkawala fonu moli. Alkawala fonu moli. But when people realize ko alkam mem foye amanga tonyati because ya jana modo le dunia kono jam wolu tonyato le budala wala non. Now, for example, you mem fonu moli no asoto no. They will follow you. But yalo may stop tale. Ila mol ko eloko ale même fo molie ale mol believe indi wala le anu when Allah so-called sauve fananketa Allah so-called sauve fana o capture then near party o lo drum mol bebola UDP le bule non. That's what they told you. Kon near party o lo drum mol bebola UDP le bule non. It's not possible. It's not possible like that. It's not easy like that. No. It's not easy like that. Am I easy? Ha. Am I easy? Because what you told people, you think they will follow you? They will not follow you. And that is actually what happened to you, Talib. Now, if you go and form your movement, ekada o mol melka o UDP ko melka de kam. Ekada o UDP ko melka. Well, mambule no. And you have actually seen that score, the things, komantra tamakam. I think what you should do, inyanda kamengo nyindiko, inyanda ke fan jindile. Adama don't care for water, amam better. If on jindi, you come to the level. But because man, I don't want to make my discussion about Talib. Man na Talib kola jam. But coming for the past week so, kola me dalong ko tambilambe will summarize kandaro. Ha. That will summarize kandaro. Because I don't want to give you people relevant. No. Now we will debunk it. Ha. But we are not going to give you people Albert desperately relevant letter. We are not going to give it to you. We are never going to give it to you. No. Because until we have other things to deal with. And this is what exactly I want you and your people to really understand. In an interview, you give a lot of misleading statements. In the same interview, you call UMC is your party. Okay? The same interview also, you call no, it's not owned by you. It's a killer. You said you are the leader. At some point, you call no, you call new movement in leadership. Who are you trying to confuse here? But that is not our problem. The movement have a leader or the movement doesn't have a leader or that is not our problem. That is not our problem. Our problem is the Banco don't inform Tonyala. Truth. Hack. The Banco don't inform Tonyala. Na Tonyala Banco don't. So if I can Honorable Usenu Dabo beaucoup si lifin ana yow amuloo ne Honorable Ousainou Darboe dafa bokk si lifin bi time boo doon dem si Kër Fatou di wax ay wax yooyu noonu waaw bu ko yow daa foog ne yow soo demee Kër Fatou wax Honorable Darboe du ñëw clair boppam loolu nga foog bu ko yow xamuloo ne yow daa fàtte ne lii politique la waaw yow daa fàtte ne lii politique la yow daa foog na lii politique yow loolu nga fàtte Because you okay, because you don't respect Honorable Usain Dabo, blah blah. You don't respect Honorable Usain Dabo, Makbunega Usain, you don't get them Kerfat, because two man Kerfat. Usain Gena, them I Africa, Leral Affair, Ngadelis of what I Africa, Nabu walk you ne, you, Buglo Tonto, because on the Sofacon, Nayu Walkne, Sofacon Honorable Usain Dabo, Nakudan Sidiki. Fekk yow yaa xam ne Honorable Ousainou Darboe mu ngi bokk si digg bi mu si digg bi yow kan nga bëgg a nax kan nga bëgg a nax but now you went you kuma jama bafo but like I said, I'm not going to make you my topic because you are not important for me. The same interview Ikon niya tara, bako dem kolle findita, and they complain about the dump site. Itala hapotale because niya tara bako dem kolle findita, they complain about the dump site. You will hold them serious, but bako dem kolle findita de, because mol milialam koy bo blañu to. I remember Corrado beje, dara be soñu kono, kolon membe je kolon tumo kolon ken sangolem. Ntele ma koy dum kira kolon kadun duma fa santo. Ntele ma koy I mean, ka be concrete. Bako deji. Dom side silo to about ni the moment it am dom side on la main gate la. 4 second compound maker, 4 second third compound maker so. Korani membe je, a korani. Kolon membe je. Kolon otumo kolon ni ya sino dron ro. Ndele o kolon ni ndele ma ko ka kolon ni ka concrete ko keje, ka concrete belo keje. Ka concrete ko ka bin sa do fo duma. Kana bul ko range ka anora leya ko na sama duma ko range. Because of Menekada Gioni Ndele Makoilo. Long time. But Cameroonian protesters, I saw those people, they were part of the protest. Itako Bako and Kolu. So those people are not people from Bakote. That is another inconsistency in you. So we'll monkey Bako and Kolu. Talib this dump side ko ni na ko diam jang adiamo be siarale kodo jelle dum dañu dump side from KMC from the international donors how many millions wala dum dañu blañu and we've seen the game même play again bari this place Bakote children village SOS I remember SOS Fanang, they contributed about that dump site. SOS. That was a phone may along it was announced SOS was helping in collaboration with KMC to control this dump site only. I can mind game up later. But Yalong, what is the most interesting part now? Now Ilamul. Alamolu, il a so-called TV. Saibe, ekayai West Coast le. Ha. Ekayai West Coast le. Let's say, ning West Coast la, maybe, Brikama Council la dokula le figaro ke somanda. Ito ke la mo le urara mafang. Yetaje, ye pitota. Oye la mo during the weekends. Days like Sunday, Saturday, in the weekends, they go and take pictures from different places in West Coast. But failing, a man may understand what you call. It will be coming. It's like now, the fight is between them and Kiam and Yankuba Dam. Their main problem is Kiam and Yankuba Dam. But Yalong left like a member for Talbi or William Indiko. Kiam and Yankuba Dam or Sanji Fuller in office. Well, if it's at Sanji Warren. And Sanji Fuller in office. Well, if it's at Sanji Warren in office. But before Diamo Fanan Colonel. Would Diamo Fanan before Fanan Male? But the people chairman is coming. I mean, what is the difference between Tola administration and your administration? I will not say you have not done well. I have to be very frank to myself. I have to be very frank to myself. Nimko emando koke. Nafani ala po. But now sign back to a level ila molu ikoka become era council. Kiaman yankuba double 2 years so. Ikawala compete with your 7 years. That is a disgrace to you, Tali. That's a big disgrace to you. Yeah. 2 years versus 7 years. Most will compare. But because you have not done exactly what you have to do. Tali, Italy KMC called promise ni nako. A revenue of 1 billion every year. Italy in the campaign. Yalong Gambian call level Kuklimbe will understand. We have to select our leaders based on ila baro. Based on ila campaign promises. Alhamdulillah bakane Talib 2018 campaign I promise you Melke. I promise you Melke when he was coming to office. Let's go and check those records. Now give me whether he have fulfilled some of those, all those promises. Yes. But at 2023, I thought Talib la campaign number. At 2023, I thought Talib la Fongo la 2023. I promise you Melke. Is he fulfilling those promises as of now? There were a lot of promises Talib Mendi. 2023 campaign Altalia la moy Talib la promise la. Konito na be menkela. Ibe the kind of projects ibe mel bill. But now it's almost getting to 3 years now. Ale minajo project solto. The only projects are the bank men unsigned continuously. Well, man tabana fale library, tabana fale children park, tabana fale hey, we are asking you, where is the money of the people of KMC? KMC kola kodo le, KMC kola kodo le, kawala nyinanka. And again, Talib, you keep talking about Komusolu. Iko KMC lem the first municipality the Kamusolu Dema Kamusolu Sementia. Leftele Aliel Listo Fintini. Because sign Tonyale be Sabat Laja. You have to provide us the name of Musol Jeleli Alonko. How many women benefited from Ala KMC Alkaleo initiative making? How many women benefited from it? Alkaleo Musol Sementia. Ala loan men create Musole. Ala Fonya, how many women actually benefited from that? How many women actually benefited from that? Ala Fonya. Because that's what you keep telling us. If that project, because it's not only about the project, but how many people actually benefited from that project? That loan, me alkafo. Allow loans keep men open for Musol, women in the for God. Tell us, show us the numbers. Show us because you always believe in data. So if you believe in data, show us the amount of women they actually benefited from that. Huh. How many women benefited from that? Because we all know what keda janne, diamo keda chocho keda uro keda amanke. But na keda fana alatan di molla. We want to know musujelle be KMC kono because now we have to tell the truth. Musujelle be KMC kono musol melialon ko they actually benefited from that. Ha. Musujelle be KMC kono. Musol Lonko. Even no, I might need for you to show us the names because maybe their names could be secret. But I know it was just a partnership. I'm not going to comment the money came from KMC. But I'll quite whatever. And how many women became a very successful businessmen out of that phone? I know from Moli left a car long. Banjul na tunata Banjul City Council. Banjul City Council la musol jije le mele alon ko they benefited. Today they have big shops. Mele alon ko Banjul. Ha. Banjul la women fund. Amanga komen ka ko ni roy be nyokande o namanta nyoka o lintal be nyoka namanta nyoka. But Banjul la women's fund. Nyaay musol jele mele alon ko bi mol yelon be tamala dual beto be businessol kekan Banjul e kodo men di musola pour que mako business o kono. We have all seen that. I can name musol but we all know those people here. They became businessmen through that loan men in Banjul. Yes, that's quite true. That's quite true. Musa Najuma Musa said, who did I insult? Tonya no Manfo. Yalong Kaboko Yalong Musa. Nemo kumo for me along Kamanga Tonya, Yenta Kajavi. O mo kumo me along Monsato, when you're Jabi Musa. You're my brother. I didn't like I said. Ha. Don't let count. Ni moyo kumo fo me alon ko amon soto ni ba jabi le ba fa nyaadi na counter left also because nyaata ina ta wala no problem maybe this is going to be your only comment you are trying to put alla do ko mu ñinati atollem kabira buta ñim patriote na je say mol even more la comment soul you go and take people's comment and ask someone another topic atol this movement and it doesn't comment, even a comment. Kabatul Botanum Patio Altata. Even a comment. No, I'm not joining you, I'm sorry. I don't have that time, Musa. No, I don't have that time. I'm moving. Take more time, Musa. The comment Kabuko Nalbe in the platform can hype Diala. No. No. The Bodo Colon. Because we are moving. Kana mun ke sama na platform mo ninte kacha mole la moy mole sude no tell platform wonte go and follow and tell a platform mo yagaje. I will never and ever join you in my platform nimbe jo na platform mo fana abakala right agreement neti me ya lon ko mbebe agree la ko topic le be je nyanda ka men address nata to a unique nata to a platform me ya lon ko je abetulin lan temare but come and Kabuko, Besaman na platform or the middle life like Kesaman and Canada in the rock. Don't even think about that, Musa. You are my brother, you are my guy. So thank you. I'm not doing that. Not the coup killing, not the Murayaman killing, not the Pharaoh man killing, not the Mantarangania killing. Nimo Malon Dialon, at all. Musa, not the Ngania killing, not the Mira killing, not Mantara coup killing at all. Nal mantra ku klindo, nal mantra ngane killing, nal mantra we are not even in the same line. Let me tell you the truth. Atol mutinyar la leti. Atol mo la fi ñum banko e bo, atol be mo killing la ko mo jibe kam. Mo killing. Alka mo le ta, alka mo le mislead. Wallahi men kala. Allah mufmeno. Amanga comme ka fako masakunda le talib Ahmed Ben Souda ban. Amanga comme Kabuko Masakundale Tal Ahmed Ben Souda ban. Asembeta more in Dunia Kono. Member the movement Nyaton Kayala to the presidency, Namanga to the election, Namanga Tal Ahmed Ben Souda. Alka Mol Nene. Atu Ben Dumala Nene. Alba Jumala Nene. Allah movement. Wallahi akweta man sen kalino. Zankali na man ke komen ka fako masakundale Taliban. For example, you know I speak my mind straight. Ne atara komen masakundale Taliban. Mambala wala de. But amanga komen masakundale Taliban. Amanga komen masakundale Ahmed Ben Souda ban. Allah movement there will be no leader. Même man ke Talib Ahmed Ben Souda. So alka mi ma ba monuma. alka molle filindi ka molle ko atolla movement no lonya atolla movement no wala personal property fonti de atolla movement no alla movement is a right personal property among comment ka foko look alla movement is one of the most personal property party in banko kan même so alla movement no alma launch follow alla tizarol bala Talib Ahmed Bensouda kawla je as your leader alla logo homo findi follow nga Talib Ahmed Bensouda je as your leader but why can't you people tell us because Talib is our leader, Talib owns the party, but you people said ko alka mo le filindi alka duma le filindi alka dol filindi. But what is more important wala mindu ko nal mantara kukiling nal mantara miro nyakling albe mento wala mindu ko alfon le fo alko atol be prepare kam mina kama wala mu 2031 alko 2031 atol la focus mu wala 2031 musa atol la focus is 2026 because we have love for the Gambians. Because now we because we realize ko nimma nyim banko bondi president balona la molu bulu nyim banko be sokle nyim banko be tinala. So that's why we are eager. Niatara for example for election for the Sudan nan ntol be left election for in January because left like a Gambia bondi we are eager for the Gambia bondi. That is not your intention. Atol la plano moment wala nyindiko ka Talib Ahmed Bensouda man sayandi nyim banko kanjam. Alkala pero mu wali bal ku kilindron ko wala faale ko kilindron ko wala faale albe mol met filindi la wala be jele de not UDP call no more again because we have the mouth na da sotole na platform sotole na mechanism sotole na fero sotole matol diben nañu ñame we have the plan, we have everything. It's very simple. Allah mo lungolu be mol nenna. Lungolu be bulala mol la siola. Lungolu be mol nenna. Lungolu be bulala mol la siola. And last time I saw Nasavero do yeko Karle Asafe. Let me tell you this. You movement be wol Talib Ahmed Bensouda movement be wol andata la last time wo tribal comment ñing me yalo ka ko ha ni movement no fanan man ning kol ba dominate kan ale me no am nga toñalem and if Talib have to allow those people to lead this movement fo wole ka ñaton ko ti ñu movement no ñu kono abe fo la mo jama balla ngale ñu falire he have to accept it. I make sure ko some of the key players in the movement should not be mandinkas. I don't want to have tribal comment for but I am telling you molmel be talib bala molmel be talib koma molmel yalo ko wala movement on ñu koma. That is their intention. So diamo me yalo ko for the last time I am telling you among coming go dugu diamo lende diamo le me yalo ko it's like kule me yalo ko movement ola ideology la wati because they don't want to see those people to lead it. Ale talib mo ako mo fula mo saba mo na ako to lesida ya ko mila but mo fula mo saba mo na no de place beje they will not hold it. Ni ko be place beje ni ko bo mutala ndale ñim faale. I am telling you there is going to be a problem. Ndale ñim faale. This is just a piece of advice me men dikela. Because movement on ñu lota wala kama movement on ñu lota amal lo fenkama a lota wala kama andum ndale ñim faale I don't want to make my topic a tribal discussion. Maybe another time. But kukilin tong Gambian ko le fala wala nyindi ko. President Barrow fela fintita akata de minela make the people stop. But one thing, Meya Lonko, every individual, every Gambian, banku dungo Meya Lonko itamu Gambia dungo it. Siye mirabang. Kabrin President Barrow kana mansayala. Ya jambe ka jelle depans. Ya jambe ka jelle depans. Naka daka banku be yai. Ya jambe ka kilo jelle tama. In those days, ya jambe ka jelle depans. But say kabrin President Barrow nata. President Barrow nala mol ka jelle depans. President Barrow nala mol ka jelle depans. Gambian call file you understand. Gambian call from Molia understand. Yalong comment can mem file wala nyindiko. Gambia, I just want bimbe discussion short la me yalong it's gonna be a discussion on belef la mo be hakilo to dey back. Yenyim banko jele. Nim mo dol be je sita drom. Nim nyadon call sita. E can make wala nyindiko. The only thing men say is to divide and rule. To divide us and rule us. Kantala, kandundinyola, katara kamara. And that is exactly what is happening in this country. Nabango Senalal. Alisi aliye miraban Senalal. Taka wala fa mole all the time. Bango Senalal me kuma kin la falale wala ñu diko. Jumale Muhammad Dia. Sorry, yes, Muhammad Dia. Or Amidou Dia. Jumale Amidou Dia long. Or Jumale Muhammad Dia long. Seno. Bon ñu masakunda opportunity mendi Muhammad Dia la. Ya opportunity mendi Amidou Dia la. Ka seno ke. Fanyi masakunda to opportunity dila no na Senalal la bang. Fanyi masakunda to opportunity dila no na Senalal la bang. Na mol mele alon kum famanyolu mamanyolu mele alon ke the Senola well before us. Mele alon ke the Senola well before us. Why this government is not giving that opportunity to those people? Why are they not giving that opportunity to those people? Why are they not helping those people? But the lives of Muhammad Dia, the lives of Amidou Dia and others, you will support. Yes, Mbodi wala. And those people will mina mula kotenke, imina o membe kala, imina o tala kotenke, ka wafi Senalalma, ka wafi dobali ba kotenke. Ka wafi dobali ma kotenke. Ka dobali use. Allah. 7 years, 9 years, now getting to 10 years, President Barrow Nala Molie, Mineke Senalalie. Ye farmer Jumal Tara Mealongo is a farmer, a very notable farmer. Mealongo, Mobe Alongo, you move farmality. Mobe Alongo, you move Senalality. Ye Jumale Markoi. Ye Jumale Markoi. Ye Jumala Marco Mealongo B, Molsidano Maria, Casenacamo Tabul. Senalalo, I'm telling you, a poor farmer. A poor farmer Jumala Marco. So what is the purpose of Ministry of Agriculture? That is my problem. What is the purpose of Ministry of Agriculture? But the government for Mole will Mundico. Government for Mole will Mundico. President Barrow is actually thinking. Faba Miracle Labang, Fabe Canavan came here back a co. Was Senalal Julole Bala. Senalal will a Julole Bala. Senalal Julole Bala. Million Tan Lulu in Feng. yata karikilin yata ya janyam ya be domo karikilin million tallu nim fe karikilin ya be janjang le kanu to boro mon soto je bari mbama nyul mfama nyul ndoko malu ngoto malu na felo banku domul inyabe wala ikata ikela dimbaya ta ike bira ikela dimbaya ko iko alkata president barole ben Gambians, are we serious? But because melekata ye mole kom binyum kolya men be kono sometimes nin sita na molje ebe bula kam president baro noma nga silen kam mira bat fanyum molu actually for became mira bankola bank are they not actually thinking about the future of their children? No. The future of their children. Countries are making a lot of billionaires, a lot of millionaires through agriculture. Senola Carola. Don't let him bango kanya mulmilango kodo bebulu already. Masakundaka will listen benduya. Those who already have the money. But mele alongo kodo te bulu, mele alongo fuara le muti, masakunda kodi wala, but o fuara ul kotenke, ikana wolle ke kabula masakunda noma. Yaman don't left the hal. Yaman told Toyota told left the hala bang. Gambia called that on Yanaka. Gambian called that on Yanaka. Yaman told Toyota left the hala bang. Let's ask ourselves, the phone Yanaka. But Gambian from Walla look, Yum Banco Kang, Gambia Banco is very small. This country is very small. Nyung banko ndol damal be nyolon. Nyung banko we are interrelated. We are interrelated collectively. Be connected. Juluman kuntu julto. But you see the point here. When it comes in time of election, when it comes in time of getting to power, we are interrelated. We forget how we are interrelated because minakata. Satan. Because certain people they are only looking at their own interests. Wole multi-millialonko, wole benna banko na fulo mutakang, iba tina kang ko lefta kakinami. Ninkarte fayo kanasi, they will go to one of the director. You have to go back to Kuntaurle campaign keje. But you have to go back to your go. When that individual person, when that director himself knows that the government is not right, government mantra takanku. Government mantra takanku. When they already know masakunda mantra takanku. But yet still, they will go ibitala. Ibe campaign kela masakunda pruwe sabatiya. But when that director really understand very well we can have a country better than this. I along katko the leadership member gay amano ata kela no fanang anu ata bolankang, but because at the position of mentor at the left eye to round at the left eye to letter, he will go and convince his family. He will go and make sure his family will come out and welcome the president. Forgetting this more do let Bangkok to the Malayalam will from the Batarin back. Let's come to our educational sector. The amount of money we are investing in education. What is this government doing in terms of education? In other reforms, because they have done reforms. The classroom won't low. MRC Holland Foundation is here. If this government is ready, if this government is serious, Itanya can spend in building classroom. Already a charitable organization is building that one for you. Now what should you do? is to equip those places. Can now Karamulta to put them into standard. Karamulta can put in standard. That is what we expect from them. Because already somebody is there already, Maya Longo, Obema can a classroom or law. Now you focus in the community to make sure near classroom or law, you put those classroom to standard. You make sure the teachers all Maya Longo will never they really benefited from there. You make sure to tell you, you're a very good patient. Because they deserve to have good paid. Good, I mean, you make sure to tell you, you're ladula kendo soto. You make sure ladula kendo soto. You make sure better living soto. That is what we expect from the government. Not only Kataka, Kaboliso, the teacher, no, but make sure they live in a comfort area. If they are comfortable, they will be able to teach the children comfortably. So we need reform in our educational sector also. You know, and I keep saying this. I mean, to speak in Yatonio well. Loptanul, Abel Lokan. Yes. Abel Loptanul Lokan. But Loptanul Melialongo, President Barobe Loptanul Mel Lokan. If a hospital Mel Lokan, those hospital soul. One, if a cordial letter from grant or a cordial letter from loan. Cow hospital letter K low. Your cordial letter loan letter put go hospital low. Ika kodo me bokoy wala dundi actually fo kodo yi na dundo blan to bank. Do you think kodo me ñun ka wala fo koy wala dundi ko hospital low. For kodo nan kamo me yalon ko yata wole be dundo blan to bank. The equipment ye bagage ol men sam a this quality bagage ol ni bagage ol mu bagage kendol to bank fo man ka bagage kendol ñinam karoti ñinam karoti but momo ka buka mo hospital low. I will never agree with you. I look at Lole. Yes, I look at Lord Black Jamal. I look at Lord Black Jamal. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Yes. But look at me, I don't go be local. Eka kodo boni na muntole. So wala tin na ibaji loko. Bankola julo abe la fala dorom. But can't we do it ourselves? Fondo takila. But near julo fananta, say near that julo ta already now. Ibe julo ni be fempen do kulala. Iyende ka mesole what we eka me sustenance I may. Because ite better lo julo jola for what jang. So ni yalon ko julo ta ton fe yalon ko julo ta wala o julo na fulo be no daw dran dinto o nyanda kele fenete me yalon ko nyanda kan sambale sanji keme o nyanda kan sambale fu wati jam wato me yalon ko be nyina la fo ko na julo fo mutale duniya kan mu fu wala nyam ba nindol be julo tala ni masa kunda be julo tala e ka julo na fulo dum blamento julo bu ka ban jola fo wudla ka tinya. That is the problem. Wala tunan ko mansa kula nyum fry falling. Ne julota. Ye julota fen na ye fen do ku julo nyina. Wonyanda ka laban, wonyanda ka mele, wonyanda ka sustenance, wonyanda ka sustainability should be there. Because ye julo leta. But imagine, ni masa kunda julo je leta, ye fen je la do ku tan julo la, julo ma nyaka jola fon, o fen be tinyata. This government. That is why I'm coming sakulani nyanda ka falende. A mango komen ka foko ne konne me kong. But because mlekada mansakulani they actually don't understand what is governance. Im I understand minimum governance. Im I understand. And like I said, development. Any government, and I will repeat it. any government me ya lonko amam pare frana local government so le do ko ke abe ko ya bala le pro government ne succeed masakunda iman song in local government ne do ko ke abe ko ya bala le pour banko be la development o realize nyola abe ko ya bala le pour banko be la development on you realize nyola. But if you want banko be la development on you realize, you have to make sure you decentralize. Let's say, for example, Ministry of Works. If a Ministry of Works, let's say, il a yearly budget. If a Ministry of Works, really budget, a yearly budget is, for example, 2 billion Gambian dollars. Wala ma yearly budget, 2 billion Gambian dollars. Okay? So what do you do? Out of the 2 billion Gambian dollars now, that ministry, because the Ministry of Works will not monitoring, will not do expert monitoring, consultation, ila doko be kelo donati. Maybe 1.4 billion or maybe 1.2 billion, you divide into the various regions. You divide into various regions. So now, 600 million, you use that one for administration fee. 1 billion or 1.2 billion, you tala into the regions. Yatala regional solto based on their size and based on their size also. Your West Coast 300 million. LRR you give them 200 million. You're not bank based on the size, based on the population size, based on the land size, you give them 200 or 250 million. CRR South 150 million, North 150 million, UIR 250 million or so. But all these departments sold, all these local government sold nil. There will be an office mayor lonko, whatever tarla kamara project implementation. And that local council now there are people because if you work with local council because at the council that's where you council like a doko with the grassroots. Council like a doko in the grassroots. For example, I said this and I'll repeat it again. Sate I Alcalo shuttle. Sate I BDC shuttle. Okay? Sate I Alcalo shuttle. Sate I BDC shuttle. Mena BDC la doko wala sate wala development wala they call village development council. Sate wala development. Sate wala development. VDC la martala. So the VDC actually know what is the problem, minimum, the actual problem of the village. So if the VDC know the actual problem of the village, yes, I don't need a problem all along. Now, there is what is called Ward Development Committee. Ward Development Committee. So that Ward Development Committee, what do you more better? It's not a development on Mena, Sila Kualem Bank, G Kualem Bank, because the VDC sat on Yunto. The VDC Yunto, every VDC aka mosoro at the Ward Development Committee. Every VDC aka mosoro at the Ward Development Committee. Aka mosoro at the Ward Development Committee. So the VDC Mayor they are representing, there are people at the Ward Development Committee. Wala ka sata wala problem on samana. Can report to the WDC, to the Ward Development Committee. The Ward Development Committee is cared by Juma, the councillor of the area. Councillor member area into wala ka Ward Development Committee wala mula kiyamanot. Wala mula kiyamanot. The World Development Committee. The council of mula kiyamanot now. That council of now is part of the General Council. That's the entire region. So now, information on, for example, you take information from the village level. From the village level to the ward level. So from the ward level to the council level, that's the regional level. To the regional level. Now, if the problem reach at the regional level there, so now the regional level will convey that all the problems, so because science outside the problem on the side. Every word the problem on the side. Sign the regional problem of the side. A baby you know the problem of all the areas within that region. Council all on the side. Council also now. Council their own planning so now. They have their own planning unit. So the council planning unit on will let us see the Yajoko side. Yajibe, what are some of the key and urgent things all out of all the demands on the paper start on you. Need ya report back to the General Council de Siala. So General Council may now report or convey to the Ministry of Works or to the Ministry of Local Government. Now, decentralization of land. They submitted their, for example, in a budget. The main problems about already the planning the survey budget from village level, ward level, I mean constituency level, for Kanafo Mundo, Kanafo, regional level. They do their survey and everything, submitted to the central government. Central government funded it through the councils. The Ministry of Works will monitor it. This is what we expect from the government. This is what we expect from the government. Then you expect from Master Kundabu. In that aspect, more baby reform realize more baby for development on you. But if the central government ignore the local government, and I say this again, President Barrow, you have no excuse. President Barrow, you can work with, you can even do this pilot project with the chairman of North Bank, or maybe the chairman of, URR, or maybe the chairman of CRR North or CRR South. You can actually do this with them. You will realize ila mo la sulo momenti. You will realize ila mo la doko momenti. If you go, because look, hello, my problem is, I'm planning for a mole all in the co. Ntola Gambia, mole kata training all the time. They go, they got training now, over Slavoxopola, maybe Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, other countries, China and others. But ngata minekara wo bankolto. Wo bankola development will be nyadile. How are they doing their development? Wo bankol, how are they doing their development? But are we ready? Are we ready? Kajoko, are we ready? For Kajoko, we actually want to do development. In our banku dolkan, here a system of study. This year, Mojel na boda Gambia kata China studies la. But for Malon China can do Kenyadile. For Malon China, the kind of system in China below. If you go to Korea, for Malon the kind of system Korea may use come. If you go to even Europe, if you just go to England, just go to Angleterre here, just go to England here, England. You go to England. Go to England. Go to other countries. In fact, if you go to their local government, so even a state household, in a local government soul, some of these countries you go there, you mean a camera in a local government soul for a state household. For example, like for me, I was opportune to be in Korea. Korea la Seoul city la Fongoto, la municipality, in terms of infrastructure, where been to the state house now back. Seoul city, yeah. The mayor is well respected. The mayor is well respected. Government, and that's where, At that Soul City there, that's where, I mean, in a Fonko Bay, Soul City Mumu Bay, the city camera bay, I baby report can get the city camera. City you can do bay, in a boss system bay, everything is controlled by the city council. So government empower the municipalities, and the municipalities do the job, government monitor them. Sunyaro Takela. This is why Sunyaro Takela. And you will see competent people will now apply municipal council. So job creation of Fanambe Warala Baka, because now you will have professors. Malayalonko, even more German, they will be interested to come to be a councillors. Councilority. There will be a very big competition for councilority because of the responsibility, because of the opportunity you have. Yes, I'm telling you. Shabayo da kusay, kansulo ya fana. Bayo kansulo ya fana mbe kala kubabalti. But I like a kubati milekama, the job, do come menkela. The service you are going to do for your people. The service you are going to give to your people. Guys, sorry, I'll go bring my internet. Yes. So Nyajan Kapale ko. All opportunity the UDP la purna nyum masa kunda mara. We have the plan. Amiro benna, anganio benna, hamo benna. And we have the plan with us. Na fero sa bembulu. Within 5 years, Gambians will buy. Utumol Gambian will be started to minatin until manyim banko di nyola kabe. Everybody will have your own share. Yes. Albanko di UDP la. Albanko di UDP la. Gambian call Albanko di UDP la. Come to our economy. Na banko la fanko la karola. And they will tell you go, there is no way we can able to stabilize our economy. That's not true. They will tell you go, for the malongo economy dunia kono, for malon kilome make keren dunia kono. Hey, stop fooling us. For malon kilome make keren dunia kono, for malon dollar. Hey, no. We can stabilize our economy through our own human resources. Dal fond la xamo na miro c'est une économie ñintano le na stable because mi nekat ala ya be din tolla ala dio din tolla jiso din tolla ala flat land din tolla. For how many years you cannot make best use of those materials? How many years you cannot make best use of ala environment din tolla? How many years? Bejam. How many years government sol mi nan jang ibe budget samana nan Dunia be agree the form they never want to accept it. The Mabutu declaration. But in fact, if new UDP government we will even go above the Mabutu declaration. The Mabutu declaration is 10% of your budget. But we might go 15% of our budget. We may go 15% of our budget. But because now how much money are we spending? How much money in the economy ka fintin di banta? Mano jelle ka dunyum banko kanjang every year. Mano jelle ka import nyum banko kanjang. Let's just look at that. If government as an institution now, government for a pare, your land survey, you have to do a land survey. Your land survey should do alto. You go and survey all the lands. Your equipment or samana. Your equipment or samana. Your funding chawul command. I mean, look, it's a matter of a short-term training. You take, for example, 3,000 funding chawul. You take them to China for a study. 6-month study. Among 6-month study. 6-month study. Just take them to China, 6-month study. Yes, I'm an young. Yes, I'm going to that farm. Funding Joel Melialon could be do college within 1 year. Melialon could be sitting shock on a mental do college in that place. Yeah, young funding Joel, they're driving luxurious cars. Yeah, young funding Joel, they have their own land. Oh, Masakunda Fonge, pare to invest in buildings. You corra law. Funding chol mele along ko sondaka do ko okay. In that farmland, you corra sega ya dealer. You sign a deal with them, a mortgage deal with them. In your mortgage deal sign. Money. One, Sato be developer. Because now, Mansakunda fele ay bungo lo, ay corral lo. Places like Foni, Kata, Kiam, Jara Kata. Mansakunda yo bungo lo sign. Ay opportunity la create funding chole pure sabat dulaso. Chole sabat dulaso. This funding chole nulu, ike jo good amount of money la. Hey, let me tell you one thing. Let us make this very clear. Do you know what? Some people can go to Turkey. And in Turkey, at the end of the month, you will eventually not more than $1,000. $1,000. Now, if government sign Masakunda, for example, B, they come up with a project. This is an idea. I mean, it's about thinking. You write projects, ideas. Kajako, don't left aside, invest into Senola. That was the idea. Amar Sana Samanum at Brussels. Dono Compression Menkenaje for France 50 million euro dealer for a pilot project in Basse. Maybe not global move from Frale. Tamo me along Tarano Brussels. A bottom Brussels, Mr. Damon, Uncle Amadou Sane, they came to France. France had 50 million dealer. 50 million euro. You only dealer for a pilot project in Basse. I don't remember Malo 50 million. The 50 million grant for a pilot project in Basse. Rice cultivation. So if, for example, if government happen to secure a grant or Niman grant from sign, we make sure we have budget, for example, physical discipline. Physical discipline. Now, for example, okay, let's say the last year budget was about 30 billion. So we say, okay, this year make green and stuff like that. We're going to put our budget to maybe like 40 billion. And we know we are going to have 40 billion cash, nothing. Out of the 40 billion, we are going to spend 5 billion. But they spend to buy Senator Joran Meo Lesson. Senator Joran. The farmer solta. The funding Keolta. And our farmer solta, yes, I'm China. Look at how motivating that is. You have like China today. 6 months, China and another jam. They go to the farm, you pay them good money. Jang Bija Momo joining Bangkok $1,500. Abesila in Bangkok $1,500. Even more gela, even office doko bulela, if without local doko. $1,500 Yota Jang. Eka Banku Dojo wala Jang. It will be serious to the job. Yes, it's necessary. If you pay them $1,500, you know what's going to happen? Because you know very well. Go, Eka Mendoku, let's say banana. You go, let's say banana. They study exactly China ka banana produce na banana. You come jang yeta jang nanyu kungubal ya beke banana. In banana bal. Banana me ya long ning harvest sita. Maybe every day they will harvest at least 10 40 feet container every day. Ning harvest me carry. O banana yo do to the world market. Mari. Yo banana do in the world market with Dalaso. Ya do in the world market okono. Brother, do you think that that's what the Gila? Kakumba. Yeah, Kakumba farm water, like Kakumba farm. Yeah, Kakumba farm back around the Yabondi. Ning Abel Cedar, you got containers 40 feet, maybe every day 40 feet, for maybe about 2 months. But do you think our economy, the economy well? Yamera, Nika Keno, Iko export, Wakada, Saudi Arabia and other places. Saudi Arabia, you just have to look at market. Saudi Arabia, maybe I mean England, America, the international Lincoln Bill, Korea and other places. Diamond Dialong Goshela protocol send you into those places. Akasam, you're having money. Dala sobe barakala. Dala sobe nyum kumbo men abijila. Do you know why CFA is going up? Because Senegal is producing a lot of those things, Pompitero and others. But Masakunda lebe support dealer. Masakunda lebe, we will have a serious government. Masakunda me alonga serious ta. Masakunda me alonga pareta. Masakunda me alonga really understand ko nyina nyanta kela. This is the only thing benyatli no menna. Mensa bata bondi no tolka. That government will make Masakunda di na make UDP government. It's only UDP government. Mensa okay no Gambia di only. Because we have the plan, we have the everything. Abebe larim bulle. And we not am bakele. We not am bakele. Kano is very expensive. Because we have the land. We have the land. I'm going to land soto. Guana and other places. Kano. Masakunda, you know. Look, it's about Masakunda for Abekela. A special department. Open a special department. Not just open a special department, bro. With special experts. Gambia funding gejele yalo ko biye seno kan. Special experts. Yam masumun samena, yepe samena. Come like, I'm going to come like Gamtel Benjamin. Gamtel Benjamin. And other places will Benjamin. Ebakila or Nyama. Gamtel Benjamin, Post Benjamin, other places. Open a special department. May yalo go be responsible wala. Seno balundi. Ka seno ka production okay. Ha. Very good director. Gambian Espadol Melbedoko in the UN on other places. Bring them, pay them monthly $5,000. If you see that, give them a house to live. $5,000. Give them a house to live. Espadol. Gambian they will do the job. You pay them $1,000 or $1,500 every month. You might be that taxi driving. You might be that taxi driving. When you know, when you're a taxi driver, for example, maybe Caro, they pay you only, less than $100 a month. You might be that councilor. When you go, you know very well, you get a councilor, maybe it's $500. So who is going to see a payment of $1,000? Me alongo amengo kama amang doku bati. Masungula ka be fenke. Bulo doku mento walang kapondi jang kalandi jang masungulam. People go, those who went to China and other places, they've seen it. Those who went to other places, yeah, jele. Amang doku bati. It's just amang doku bati. It's matter of irrigation. Ka irrigation on the island dorong. Kasi ka gibe. Ka make sure everything goes right. Avese si pana masungo do ako masungo avese. Ne masungo avese ikodan ke kabe bol nyo kono kono the same thing. Ya be bondi akwa be bula container kono. Container load kata. The operation, how that is going to play with our economy. Wodulal min fana yalo go seno be kalaje abe development o jelle sila o sata olto. Bankol ka develop tenne. Bankol ka develop tenne. That is what exactly UDP Masakunda left a wolela. UDP Masakunda focus mu nyinati. But aliyalo ne meya tinda ikala kilo janjandi ikala kilo filindi. Because minakata mel yalo ko wolela na sai kunkilim kuwe be woleto. Kala na flo domo ikafale ko nde kodo bentolu kodo te bulu fente bulu. They have no plan for you. Kodo te bulu fente bulu. Nim kodo be bulu ta mansaya nyinina. Nim kodo be bulu, nim kodo nyaara kodo be bulu ina ta kodo menna. Itol dol ita mansaya nyinina kodo te bulu. Let's call it spade a spade. Ibe mansaya nyinina kan pour kan na banko na flo ta kata ka dundi furi ya kono. Kan nyapina na flo kan. Enim forano le si enim mol melalo ko men banku dumonti eni si kan na flo ta ka kasara. Melalo go will they never even come to this country. Wal naman na nyim banko kan pon feren. Inaman na nyim banko kan nyam feren. Niya forana ko mo beka buka UDP, they always talk about foreigners. Hey, I had somebody about Diamofoka. Hey, we are not against any foreigner in this country, yeah? But every foreigner, you have a role to play in every country. We are not against any foreigner in this country. We are not against anyone in this country. Let's call a spade a spade. Il a problem about UDP movement because ntolkafo la member care ntolkafo wala nyama. So member care ni yako nyama do, they use it as a victim card. They use it as a victim card. But mbadi UDP Nkolu, my last advice to you people. Mafoko, DMC, divide movement for change. Mafoko, purka Fatima, but Allah make sure na hakilo to the back. Yalong niya ko Allah hakilo to the back. Molmel yalong ko, ya fokat ko. They are planning at 2031. When the plan is 2026. Alang kana song nambule fe. When they go low, let's go high. My advice to all of you people. Because menga wala nyundiko, itolu akoite malago 2026 is not theirs. Now is ila fero moment wala nyundiko, eventual distract la nyamem fanan kajo ko 2026 kawo tinyantole. And we need to be very careful with them. Alal nyaka so musun nungula. Meli alongo, iko to le platform ole law. Iko baro must go. Mobe alongo that platform. Imalo baro must go kama. Let's call a spade a spade. I never want to talk about this, but I think I have to talk about this. I never want to talk about this, but I think I have to talk about this platform. I don't need them to go, ni nyamne, no good struggle. Yo, kanga do si struggle. Yo, kanga do si struggle. Yo, be saibone garanga talks a platform. Binu saga. Yo, kanga do si struggle. Yo, and I don't know you feel in the con. Yo, kanga do si struggle. Yo, kanga buga nafi. But best bunega, they talks in platform this saga. Best bunega, they talks in platform this saga yang gubadabo. Best bunega, they talks in platform this saga 100% dabo. So then for the so let's saga sun caliber, you don't talk whole noon. It's not going to work. Because the problem is the caller you people saw. I don't want to go, you people are talking for you are not talking for the Gambians. You are not talking for the Gambians. You are talking for yourselves. I think we have to make this very clear. You are not talking for Gambians, but you are talking for yourself. Yes. And many of you people there, I will not say all, but it's all about tribalism. You people are the worst tribalists so far in this country. We have to say this. So the Barrow Must Go platform is not a genuine platform. I will say it here. I know Biben Tlatakla, but I don't care. It's not a genuine platform. If you don't agree with them, they block you. It's a genuine platform only. I never attack you. I never say anything. Why do you block me? Why do you block me? Namine attack. Namine neng. Why did you people block us? I never insult you. And itako ite you are itamu multi me along itaman saita. Itaman saita. But you all seen Albert Mento. Albert Mento mole alonde. But meleketa na nyaka sa lele for ever since. But now najela ko you people are going because kunun ne mo ele njuga be diam le ko e ko ni mo yete ma ita be usion dabolo nenna. That shows how disrespect you are. E ko ni mo yete ma ita be ntola party leader nenna. Ita be ntola executive member so nenna. That shows how disrespectful you are. Meli ene ite wol nen. Mol meli ite ita wol nen. But because the hatred you have towards this party, the hatred you have towards the leadership. Akwai mo wallahi suma wallahi azim. Ana tare mangula usen dabota. Ye modota different from Talib. You people will never support UDP. I know that. Ana tare ye modota different from Talib. You people will never support UDP. Because we know your plans. So you guys I was very disappointed. I heard you saying ko nimol yeten neng. Ite ba usen dabolen nenna. Ite ba usen nenna or anintol executive member soul. That shows how disrespectful you are. You have no regard for our leadership. You want us to respect you people. You know about the respect. Who will even listen to that platform? You know about Lamuela? You know about Lamuela? And there are the truth is the truth. There are people Melan with Kataro platform. I have high regard for them. The likes of Antitukulo. I have high regard for Antitukulo. But Juga, you are becoming too much. I respect you. But you are becoming too much. Hey, nobody is stopping you from supporting Talib. Nobody is stopping you. Nobody is stopping you from supporting Talib. From supporting whoever you want to support, Juga. Nobody. Stop Canada. You can support whoever you want to support. You have the right to support whoever you want to support. But now, can you people focus on your agenda? Can you people focus on Talib agenda? Because you people are supporting Talib. Hey, election is coming. So Alcana song Al Fandu Malo Kono, Malo Meyalongo, Albaron go. You are supporting Talib. You people are advocating for Talib. Every day you people are talking with Talib Lamolu. Alka campaign Alka. I swear, all the campaign you people are doing it for Talib and his people. Every day you people are talking to them. Talib and his people. Every day you people are communicating with them. And you will never know. Advocacy kika will. So I'll get you la platform auto falling. Nobody should insult them. Ken Warland Saga. Ken Warland Saga. Nobody should no Ken Warland Saga, but they should not also insult us. Very simple. But they should not also insult us. We once have respect. We got respect ben temale. Nkanela platform woto lenga kaka. Utumo ye mentandi molla. Because ni mo ye mentandi la. Yalong utumo ye mentandi wala nyundo we are all in the same book. You understand? And we were in their platform. Na respect should onyoje. But saying if they feel like ndole memfo ndole party ndole memfo they don't respect our decision. And they are still going. Let us avoid their platform. Until advice on Munyatile. I didn't nail a platform or avoid. That is my advice to all of you people. I need a platform or avoid. My advice to my fellow comrades. I need a platform or avoid. Until advice multi. Yalong you see, a person is always looking for focus. They don't have the platform. A more table. They don't have the followers. They can convince my followers. I told me the platform also. I tell you Kumakamul Bondina. I told me the platform also. I got attention or dealer. I told you Kumakamul Fintindi. No one better than a TikTok. Yeah. A good man. Ala meso ila kuma kama kana na UDP Kunkujang kono. Ala meso ila kuma kama alkana ita alkana dundi na Kunkujang kono. My brother, wallahi azim, if we can all do this, so my advice to my fellow UDPians, each and every one of us, what should be our focus? What should be our focus right now is how to convince our friends, how to convince our sisters, how to convince our relatives, how to convince our workmates to make sure we vote for Alai Usain Dabo come 2026. That should be our focus. If you look at the situation of this country as of now, the amount of difficulties we are having, should we allow to give attention to people who did not deserve our attention? No. So I am advising each and every one of you, please avoid their platform. If you don't follow their platform, they will not have followers. If they don't have followers, they will stop coming live. But if you follow their platform, if you go to their platform, you start listening to them, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? They will see themselves relevant when they are not relevant. So my advice to my fellow comrades, my advice to my fellow party mates, please, Maldanikan, avoid going to their platform. They are not advocating for Gambia, they are advocating for Talib Ahmed Bensouda. They are advocating for Talib Ahmed Bensouda and his movement. They are not advocating for Gambia. They are not advocating for any other political party. They are not advocating for any other political party. They are only advocating for Talib Ahmed Bensouda. It's better they change their platform name as Unite, as Unite, Divide Movement for Change. It's better they change their platform as Divide Movement for Change platform or Divide Movement for Change diaspora platform. Avoid going to their platform. Avoid sharing their audios. Avoid sharing their videos. They will not have relevance. They will not have relevance. But if you keep sharing their videos, they will have relevance. I am appealing to my fellow comrades, my fellow friends, sisters. Ali avoid. Now, UDP Fanayela Fansun TikTok al Sotole. There are a lot of our sisters, TikTok, go to their platform. Ila live fungo siya. Al discussion mele alongo. They will add value to the party. They will add value to the party. Don't just not look. Yala remember these people. They want us to give them relevant for the 2026 fokata. Alkana relevant dealer. Alkana relevant dealer. That Barrow must go platform. What even Yamen likewise ila movement of Meja Wole Yama. Nalama relevant dealer, Gambian call Taylor. Nalama relevant dealer, Gambian call Tabula Noma, Gambian call Telecomo Muela. In a platform is very small. I am advising all of you, please, I need a platform of boycott, please, and you need a platform. They are advocating for Talib Ahmed Bensouda and Nungomula constitutional right. That is their constitutional right. You see me? Maybe many life men for something. As again, ela musinu ela musinu nying. I na pijota from right now. I saki ela musinu. But you see, you do niaje. Niaje even the tofala every time better than no. Nde even then even kumul folama mugejabi. Do you know why? Because mfeyo kon telefisati. I think that alone. Mfeyo kon telefisati. Lolo even nenna lolo ba kumo franje mfeyo kon tele bunya sote ndele horomo sote nde mfeyo kon tele horomo sote mfeyo kon tele respect go sote. That is why you can't then mukene. So that is me. The book. Okay. Hey. I will. So because every day. So you can't tell you are making me popular. You are making me popular. Because you were not talking about me. You were not saying all the such things about me before. Because I give you trouble. Because you can't fue. Because I don't remember caring. But I try to respect elders. I try to give my little respect to elders. But science and because I didn't the whole job because science and mobile camera. So guys, like that. Mobile camera for science and mobile camera right now. Mobile camera farm. And I want you people to do the same thing. Even if I can get it from you people, nani mail lendro fintindi. Nani mail lendro fintindi je. Ndale afale. Abekula jelto. Nani mail lendro fintindi je abekula jelto. So I can't follow. I can't follow. Who are those people? Don't follow them. There are a lot of platforms everywhere. A lot of platforms will follow. Go and listen to people. But ni atara mel ya lon ko e kan nen droke ni kan nen droke o kan membe fo mel ke la pilo nen droñi mo la wala ke follow. So wala ba mo to tije. My last advice, especially mol alon ko alka UDP la programme sia mbal advice la menna. My last advice, please, for God's sake, my last advice, especially mol alon ko alka UDP la programme sia kabra la inbox lemba alla message wal be men kila friend solie kabra la comment sol lemba ala hakil di jebat yalon nimmo lebe nyole mel yalon e man relevant soto. They will do everything to make sure they have relevant. They will do everything to make sure they have relevance. So please avoid to comment or to give any bad comment in any public platform lamba or your own platform. If I look comment sur le tala, if you wolo or they go to your profile, you picture someone ye align as a member of UDP, or maybe if you are a member of NPP, if you love UDP, and you really want UDP, like Useno Numukunda Dabo, and after and Useno Numukunda Dabo, you win 2026, and you want to convince Gambian people, the Baldan and men to go. Ali Daha to make any tribal comments in any comment section, any program making. Ali Daha ka tribal comments sol keje. Emo UDP lati bang, emo NPP lati bang, emo GDC lati bang, emo any political party. Niake. They will go to your wall. Ibela skungo fenkela, iba samon ne iba fuloko imaja abu nyim party card na dam nto ke kam. Baldan na. Right now, we are winning. Wallahi Azim, my people. Right now, we are winning full time. Right now, we are convincing a lot of people. Mojama ba lebe paring UDP quarter. Mojama ba lebe paring UDP quarter. Now, ndol party dungulu is about us. Whether we really want Kajakoka Usenu Samba State has come 2026. Now we have to control our emotions. Mobile ka kampa. Koka mobile diming. But I didn't tell Kana so ya shouldn't tell la. Nini mobile nyola. Aya long ko itele opportunity shoto. Ala petele opportunity in Katina. What should you do? What should you do? What should you do? Ita mari nyata melekela. So ndeba dan na men. Either you are using a fake account. The moment you can UDP le fengon sia. Another like a fake account to use. Momalo tum jumalet. Mbal dan na men na wole nyinte ko. Alkana son moy comment sur al bulu comment me alan ko they will use it against us. I like jang internet ko because ni mo lebe ñu la mel alan ko they want to be attention. Il a pas attention au terekan. That's all what they need. Right now because the attention is not on GDC. The attention is not on PPP. The attention is not on any other political party. But the attention, they want to make sure the attention will keep on them. A so-called movement, I mean, it can remember killing. A so-called movement. A so-called movement. They want to keep, they want to control attention all the time. Madonna. I'm gonna need all the time. I mean, all the time. I don't kind of song. Because already we have the opportunity. So they don't have the opportunity, but even Milaka Kamul do.